everybody. So what's going on today is final for the 41 Chevy truck, 2-in-1 truck build. I can't think of his last name at the moment, but I'll try to put it in the show note or the description, but if I remember. But this is the memorial build for Pat. And I'll flip the camera around and show you the truck when it's all done. I just got all the lenses and stuff in. The bumpers are on. And yeah, for the most part, it turned out really, really nice. I really, really like how this pearlizing medium is mixing in with some of the acrylic paint that I use. I haven't tried it with the Master Touch stuff yet. That will probably be next. Because that stuff airbrushes really, really well also. Or not well, but you got to mix it just right. It's kind of like the craft paint, right? But this is the color shift green stuff from Folk Art, and I thought it's just a really cool color. I thought it would go good right on this truck with black and then chrome. The front grille, I just put a black wash on it, and then same with the lenses. I just kind of dirtied them up a little bit. The only thing I wish I would have done differently is talked to a fellow modeler out of the Styrene Syndicate about the wood grain stuff, because like I did the bottom part of the truck. I don't know if you can. The bottom part of the truck looks really, really good. The top part, and I'll have to go back through and redo it, but at some point. But yeah, and then I didn't quite get the metal pieces inside the bed just quite a straight line. It's kind of all over the place. But if I was to redo it, I think I would lay the silver down first and do the wood grain stuff in oils, because that was the recommendation. I used acrylic paint instead of oils. And then take like a brush and then wipe off where the metal strip would be. That's kind of what I think I would do different. And I don't even know if that would work right. It's just kind of an idea. But we're going to flip the camera around and show you what the truck ends up being like. And I will see you in a minute. Alright, well, we couldn't flip the camera around, so I just kind of made a small little thing so I could at least show the truck on video. But like I was saying, I really, really like this green with the black and the chrome. I think it really, really works well together. Decals. The hood has this decal on it, and that's not the one I originally wanted. There was a flame one that I originally wanted, but it didn't. I just messed up the decal, so I kind of had to go with that. Otherwise, there'd be no decal on the hood. Oh, what happened? Huh. Okay, I'm not sure what happened. But anyway, all the door one. Oh, this thing is gonna. I got it on battery operated, so obviously there's an issue. But as you can see, the door ones turned out really, really good. I don't know if I can move it closer so you can see them. I think they're backwards. Yep, they're probably backwards on screen. But yeah, the one on the tailgate looks really, really cool. There's a Chevy decal kind of up towards the window. I will say if I this might be a kit I grab again. It went together really really well. Um, a couple of the things that I would do differently is maybe strip the chrome off the grill because it looks good there. Don't get me wrong, it does look good there. But I mean, but I think because I put a black wash on the backside of it, so it has contrast to it. Um, I actually need to do the same thing with the back bumper and the front bumper. There's like little bitty spots on the outside. If I think I just put a little brown or black in there, it would kind of make it pop more. Now the wheels, I just put a black wash on, so it made all the outside stuff pop. That you know, I you know, putting a wash on, wiping a bunch of it away, putting a wash on, wiping a bunch of it away, and then I kind of got happy with where I'm at right now. The interior is pretty much black. I mean, there's a couple of green spots like on the dash, so it kind of matches the hood a little bit, so it looks like one continuous piece with a glass. I thought it looked okay. But as you can see, I chose the low profile tires. The fenders. Okay, so this black is the Green Stuff World Gloss Primer. It actually works really, really well. I'm really, really impressed with it so far. I haven't really done a whole bunch of tests, but I kind of had my first mishap with it today. I was taking the paint off of this, and how do I say this? I was just gonna basically wet sand the hood and take most of the paint off with the primer. And as soon as I did that, I was just able to peel the paint completely off. So I don't know if this Green Stuff World stuff's going to be a good fit. But it does cover a lot better. So maybe it has its purpose, but it may not be primer. Maybe Styrylrez is still the best. And there's nothing wrong with that. I was just trying to find something that I could go get locally that would work. But unfortunately, that's life. But for the most part, the black turned out really, really good. I didn't really do a whole lot of detail underneath. I just sprayed it gloss black. I just kept it basic. But that's the end of that build. And then preview, Mustang is going to be next. I am going to work on a couple other things too while I'm waiting for stencils to show up for the Warlord. I did get a bunch of I still have a bunch of these painted. So I think I'm still going to go with this color. And now I have the roof all. I was testing stuff out, so I was putting scratches and stuff in the top of it to see how well it would cover up. Because, wet sanding the plastic before you put primer on to get some of the defects and stuff out of the plastic, and then Styrylrez, sometimes you can see it through the paint, or at least I've been able to see it through the paint. So I was just trying something new. Let's see. And then I have the hood. I really like that gunmetal gray. And then I don't know if I think I already showed this, but the piece or the part where the alligator clip is, I'm actually going to paint that all chrome. I have testers or model masters, I think, chrome up there that I'm gonna paint on this. I'm actually gonna probably de-chrome a bunch of the stuff in the kit, especially the wheels. I don't like the way the wheels are, and I don't think a wash would help any of it. So I'm probably most likely gonna have to strip it all off and re-chrome it, or at least put a better silver on it. But that's kind of the update for this. I think this is going to be like a 10-minute video if everything goes well. But hopefully everybody had a good weekend, and I will check you later. Bye.